Welcome to revision module. We have to match dune shape with a specific name. Parabolic, coastal, longitudinal, safe, transverse, Barkan, complex, reversing. All are correctly matched. Now let's discuss once again this diagram. Barkan. Both their wings are extending in the direction of the wind, but it is developed transverse. The body is developed transverse in the in the perpendicular direction of the wind, and in shape is nothing but its one wing is static and other wing is developing in the direction of the wind, so that is a longitudinal nature. And parabolic, both the wings are in the opposite direction of the wind, they are extending in the opposite direction of the wind, and it's look like a U shape, and that is called parabolic. And here we can see this is a parabolic dunes, and it is a coastal because its nature is, as already discussed, it is in U shape and it's both the wings in the opposite direction of the wind. Next question: which one of the following statements is correct? Statement A is correct. Himalayas have risen from the Tethys Sea when the sea got compressed. We have already discussed, and Himalayas are faulting. Not faulting, it is folding. Folding of earth crust. And Himalayas belong to Caledonian mountain system. No, it is not true. Caledonian mountain system is the oldest mountain system in Central Europe, but Himalaya is in Asia. And Himalayas are the oldest mountain. No, is the newest mountain. Now see how Himalaya has developed. As the Indian land mass has started drifting 71 million year ago, the position was here, and after 55 million years ago it started crossing the equator. Now the current position is here. This leads to the compression of the geosyncline, and ultimately due to folding there is the formation of Himalayas. Now moving to the how Tethys Sea has developed into Himalaya. See, this is Indian plate that is denser than Asian plate. That's why it is subducting under Asian plate. And after some time, there is some pressure which leads to the geosyncline of Tethys Sea into folding, and this folding ultimately leads to the formation of folding mountain system, that is Himalaya. Next question: the statement "the present is the key to the past" was made by James Hutton is the true answer, and James Hutton is known as father of the geology. He gave concept uniformitarianism, meaning the earth was much older, and that processes occurring in the present were the same processes that had operated in the past and would be the processes that operates in the future. And this concept is opposite to the catastrophism. Catastrophism only deals that only violent disasters could modify the surface of the earth, but uniformitarianism say this is the these are part of the regular cycle of the earth, meaning the violent disasters are part of the regular cycle of the earth. So the most accepted concept is uniformitarianism by the Hutton. So the present is the key to the past was made by James Hutton. Next question is about which one of the following mountains is formed due to convergence of one oceanic and one continental plate? It is Andes Mountain. We have already discussed Andes Mountain. Andes Mountain has developed due to subduction of oceanic crust under continental crust, and as they reach in the asthenosphere, and due to hot and high pressure and temperature, they boiled they started boiling, and it leads to the volcanic eruption, and finally Andes mountain has been created. Here we can see Nazca plate has subducted under the South American plate. Other mountains are Ural mountain, that is a natural barrier or boundary between Asia and Europe, extending from the south of Arctic Ocean to the north of Kazakhstan. And here Alps mountain covering France, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Austria, Slovenia and Italy. And these three cities are the most important mountain ranges of the US: Appalachian Mountain, Rocky Mountain and Sierra Nevada. And these shaded portions are the actually Andes mountains that we have asked in the question, that has formed due to oceanic crust has subducted under the continental crust, which covers Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Chile and Argentina. The last question: which one of the following process is responsible for the weathering of rocks in a karst region? It is carbonation, because as the addition of carbon in water, it changes the nature of water from neutral to the acidic, and karst, that is limestone, are in nature of basic. So when acid and base, we know that acid and base reacts, so that leads to weathering of rocks. That's all. Thank you so much.